All right, we're here. We're doing it again. It
Hello,
is
all.
the Thursday reading update. Miriam is here. I did it right.
Oh,
Yeah.
look, I'm pointing correctly
Hey,
too.
you did it. Nice. This is, of course, the weekly show. We're doing this weekly. Do you understand that? Isn't that bonkers?
We might as well just say it. It's a weekly
It,
show.
it does feel like that
Yeah.
way, you know?
Yeah,
Maybe every now and then something will happen. I don't know. We're flexible. But
that's
right
right.
now we're here. We're on time. We're like a minute late. That's my problem. I was talking a lot. It's fine.
No.
But this is where we give you our reading updates. We tell you what we've read since the last show, tell you what we want to read coming up, maybe what we're currently reading. And as always, I think we both had lofty goals that
Mm.
maybe we did or didn't hit. We'll find out.
But wait, hold on. Someone's missing.
Yeah, I was getting to it. You did. Maybe you saw the wonderful thumbnail and you're like, "That's such great art. That's Reid Chancellor. He did that." And he's gonna be on the show. Sadly, Reid is in the other room, sick on the couch.
Oh,
He's had a really rough day.
yeah.
We almost thought we were gonna have to cancel the show, in fact, but we're gonna do it. We're probably gonna keep it to an hour so I can check on him after this. But he's
Yes.
doing better, thankfully, and if you hear my phone chiming in the background, that could be him. So I'm keeping that on, just FYI to anyone watching. But if you want to help Reid feel better, what
Mm.
you can do, you at home, you can check out the summer vacation Kickstarter. That link is down in the description, of course. Um, and it's over halfway funded. We still got 21 days to go. Not quite to the goal yet, but you all can help. So if you want to make Reid really feel better, I'm just saying it would help him feel better. Thank you, James. James has linked it for you in the chat if you'd
Thanks,
like to click it.
James.
And thank you, Hayden. Hope he feels better soon. Hello, Chris
Hey,
and
Chris.
Batmanda. Thank you, Batmanda. I will let him know that. Maybe he'll watch this another time. But yeah, while he's asleep on the couch, we're gonna talk about books. Um, I'm sure he's bummed not to be here, by the way, because as a spoiler for what he's currently reading, you may see an omnibus missing from the shelf behind me.
Uh-oh.
You may be like, what about the other Muppets omnibus?
He's reading the
This is a
Muppets?
great spine. Yes, he is. And I know he had thoughts, so he's not quite done or anything. But he did it. He also finished an absolute. You all may hear about that. If
What's
he maybe
going
he'll come on the
on?
next one and he can update everybody. I'm sure he would love to. Thank you, Stephanie. I will let him know that you said that. Thank you very much.
By the way, if I could interject and go back to summer vacation real quick,
Yeah.
because
Uh-huh.
I have the Kickstarter campaign open in front of me, of course.
Did you want to share your screen?
Oh
We can
no.
do that now.
Are we going to start that again?
We could.
Wait, let's.
Okay.
I don't know. Here we go. It's already getting goofy, right? um all right. Oh boy. Share system audio? Is that what I want, Kristen?
I don't know. I don't remember how we did it.
You
Sure?
know, you're like,
Maybe.
don't ask me questions.
Maybe.
All right, hold on.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Add a stream. I'm doing it. There we go. Look at technology. Look at that.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on. So I can't look at
you
you
can't
while
see
I do
us.
this?
Yeah, isn't that
All
frustrating?
right, I'll
That's what I
just
was trying to see. That's what I was trying to tell you all last time. I was like, I can't see you. Now we're just metaversing it.
All right, I'm just going to talk, just going to stare at my screen. I'm sorry if
Okay,
I'm
you do.
looking
Okay.
looking at you with one eye. Sorry. So, friends, family, book nerds, look at us here. Come on. 1,126, which, by the way, is freaking great. Like, no doubt.
Wonderful.
No
Yeah,
doubt.
amazing.
Oh,
And
oh,
thank you to people in the chat. I know some of you have already backed it. I appreciate
yes,
it so much, and I know he does too.
which is really awesome. But like Kristen said, we want to make Reid feel better, right?
Yeah.
Well, Reid's work, I think, is it fair to say that I own every Reid Chancellor book? I think I do.
I think you do. I think you do.
And listen, we all know that bookshelf space is like gold, right? So the fact that I have everything by Reid, and it is going nowhere. It is staying on my shelf, even if I didn't know Kristin and Reid. Oh, sorry. I would be saying this to you. He puts out great work. The art's amazing. The story is great. It's very honest, very raw. And I am super excited to read more fiction from Reid because his Popeye book is so far my favorite.
A fan favorite.
Yeah. So much so that I bought some original art. So next time, you know what? Next show, I'm going to bring that out just to show everybody, which
that'd be awesome.
I still need to frame it, but here's the part I just wanted to get to real fast, guys. You know, there's so many tiers. That's the cool thing about this, right? It's kind of like you could pick whatever you're into, like whatever grabs your attention first. There's the vinyl. This was the one that got me. You tell me I can get original art, just include me in, because that's always what I go for.
It's huge.
But anyway, that's all. I just kind of wanted to go through the tiers really quickly, and then like if you're really feeling like a baller, you could like look at this stuff. Come on.
I mean, yeah.
Come
you
on.
Really want to ball.
Maybe
really make him feel good.
I'm also super excited for the stretch goals. Because if this could get upgraded to a hardcover,
that'd be so cool.
Yeah, I definitely would love that. But yeah, that's all.
Yep. And just real quick, you know, for anyone who doesn't know, who didn't hear my spiel about it last time. Oh, do you want to? I'll remove you. There you go. Or you did it. You did it yourself. Look at you.
Yay! Look at me.
Summer Vacation is about a band of teachers, essentially, who get an opportunity of a lifetime during their summer vacation to go on their first tour ever. But you know, they're not like 20-year-olds anymore, so they got to deal with that. And there's a lot of, you know, unexpected heart in it. I think I would say that for like any Reid book. You always have the fun adventure, and there's, you know, often a music element, as well as the music you can get is from the band in the book. That's the coolest part to me. I love that.
That is cool.
And he's a musician, so you know, if you don't know, Reid is wonderful. That's all. Y'all should back up. Yeah, Hayden, we were robbed of Reid's review of the book.
That's awesome.
But hopefully next time you'll find that. That Amanda is reading The Sentence after you recommended it.
I can't wait to hear what you think of it. I listened to, that was, of course, like I typically will read like some sort of percentage, like 50% of the physical, 50 of the audiobook. That one, you know, I did the same thing, took that same route, and I just love that book. I really did.
I'm gonna have to read it.
I really think you'd like it, Kristin.
Yeah.
I really do.
Who's the author?
Is it Louise Erdrich?
Oh, okay. I don't know why I'm asking like I'll know.
that Manda will probably correct me, but
sorry to put you on the spot there.
No, that's I can handle it. Yeah, Louise Erdrich.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Mike says, I'm late. Let's start over. Well, all you missed is Reid is unfortunately sick.
Yeah.
You should back the Kickstarter, but I think you did. So thank you, Mike. Yeah, and that's really it. How much to also get autographs from Buffy and Willow?
Oh.
I'm sure they would sign a book for you if you really want. For UK people like myself, Reid's books are available from Waterstones. Awesome. Love that. Also, I do want to mention, you know, some UK people have messaged Reid to say, hey, are you shipping in the UK? He will ship to any country. Once you actually pledge on the Kickstarter, you will see the rate there. So, and that locks in. So if anything does change shipping wise, like that's what you paid, which is kind of nice.
That's cool.
That's right. I think that's right. By the I read that's right, and then I was like, is that right about the shipping? I'm pretty sure. But I'm sure, you know, you overseas people check it out whenever you pledge, and it should be right there. It should tell you everything right there.
Nice.
Joe, hello.
Hey, Joe.
Nice to see you here, Joe.
I've been watching on Instagram. Joe's playing a bunch of games.
I love that.
I always think the games look so cool, but I don't know anything about games. I'm like, that looks fun though.
Every time I'm like, that looks really fun. I don't play them enough. However, this Saturday, our friend Kyle's coming over to play board games.
Nice. Now, what kind of games will you play? Like, do you play like old school Monopoly, or are you playing games like cool games like Joe plays?
Cool hip games like Joe plays.
Nice.
It's been a while. Like Kyle got us into board games. Really, we would play with him.
Nice.
for a while, but it's been more than a year or maybe two since we were all able to really get together like that and play.
Yeah.
You know, just life, I guess. So that'll be really fun. Also, he hasn't been to our house in many years, so we're already like, oh,
Yeah.
this is weird. But he was like, well, you know, his daughter was like busy and his wife is out of town or something. I don't know. Everybody had plans, and he's like, I'm gonna come, and I was like, cool.
That's fun.
What are you playing? I know he's bringing over Wingspan, which is apparently some bird game. I don't know.
You're like, he's bringing over Wingspan. It's an alligator game.
I mean, Joe probably knows all about it. Kyle's very in
Nice.
the know with board games, and I'm just like, I will play anything, and they all look fun.
Cool.
I do know we also started Pandemic Legacy years ago, pre-pandemic,
Ooh.
and it's a book about pandemics, or board game. I'm already in book mode, I guess. And it was so fun to play. But so I wonder if we'll bring it, if we can even deal with it now that it's not,
Right?
you know, Wingspan is fun. See, Joe knows everything.
Of course.
Joe, I don't know if you heard, there's a great Kickstarter called Summer Vacation. I don't know if you've seen that, but you may want to check it out. I'm just saying. Just gonna make everybody check it out, please. Mike has Wingspan, but hasn't played it yet. Wingspan. Awesome. Yeah, apparently there's like amazing art on the cards. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Kai was like, I don't know, it's about birds, and I was like, all right, I'm in. Let's go.
That's great.
Batmanda got the sentence from the library, and it's really good so far. If you liked that one, I would highly recommend The Night Watchman by her as well. Won a Pulitzer.
You know, I keep looking at that. They have it on. I know they at least have the audiobook on Hoopla, and every time I pass it, it's like in my favorites, and I pretty much say like, what am I waiting for? So maybe Batmanda will inspire me to get to that one sooner than later.
It's a good idea.
So thank you.
All right. Well, you know, Mary and I talked before the show about how we haven't read anything. We've read some stuff though. I have all of two things, and you have one. So should I start then?
Sure, go for it.
Start with one of my two things.
Yes.
I read Carrie and the Night Forest.
Oh.
The Night Forest, right? The Night of the Forest and the Night of the Forest. Wow. Wow. Where did I put my phone? Okay, hold on.
And so it begins.
I think I gave this a 3, and I really can't even remember, which is bad. We'll see. Yes, I gave it a 3. Oh no, there's another book I read. I didn't grab it. Oh no.
That's okay. You could just tell us about it.
Yeah, I'll tell you about it. Okay, I actually read 3. Okay, good for me.
Good job.
Good for me.
I'm clapping for you.
Thank you so much. But yeah, this was the 3. This was one, speaking of 3, I believe it was $3 at Ollie's. Nice. It was one of those $3 Ollie pickups.
Oh my God, you just reminded me of something.
What's that?
I was in Ollie's and I bought something and it is not here.
Oh, you and I both. We missed like one book each. What's wrong with us? I don't know.
Apparently a lot.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
go get it. We could go get our things, but
yeah. Do you want to?
I don't know. We gotta leave everybody alone?
Yeah, we'll just both walk out. No, I mean, I figured I'd talk to people and then you could go and then yeah, if you want, if you feel
at some point. Yeah, let's talk a little books first.
All right.
Yeah.
So this is about this kid Carrie, and his parents are very sick, so he goes on a journey through the woods to get them medicine. And you may be like, okay, here's the thing. I give it a 3. I liked it fine. I think I like the art style, but some of it was also very, very plain. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't know that I can focus well on this, but I don't know. And I think the story ultimately, I like the way it ended. And there were interesting characters that he like meets in the woods, and a lot of them are like magical and strange, and I like that.
Okay.
But ultimately, I was just like, okay, this would be a good library pickup, or I guess if you find it for $3 at Ollie's, it's not a bad read for $3 at Ollie's, right?
Yeah.
I just don't intend to keep it. But yeah, I liked it all right. 3 stars. I liked it all right. 3 out of 5. What's that, like 6 out of 10?
I know it's 15 points. That I do know.
There you go.
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like you maybe want to give that like a 2.5. I'm sensing something.
See, this is what we do on the show. We come on and then we rethink our
Everything.
ratings. You're probably right. You like how this is just falling out as I...
Oh, let's see that. That looks kind of cool.
Yeah, this is kind of cool.
Yeah. What is that thing? Is it
It's
something hanging or it's a hole in the wall? It's a tree.
So this is actually... It's not. Well, it's not. Well, this whole thing is a tree. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's a tree.
This character is like something else. But yeah. It's probably a tree. Yeah, which is nice. Really selling this book. Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It was all right.
All right.
Is it pretty good or all right? Are those about the same?
I think it was all right. Pretty good means
I think it's all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you're right. It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Get it from your library if you'd like. I think I was just wanted more from the whole journey and the story and the characters, But it's all right.
Not every book is gonna hit.
Yeah.
You just take it for, what it is.
Right.
Hi, River. Okay. I read one book. Go me.
Yeah. Yes. Hey,
I read the second volume of Cat Gamer.
Oh, you read one book, but you read a great one, right?
Well, I just knew, I'm still working on so many things. I'm not going to hold them up every week because it's eventually going to get boring for people. But I'm still working on the Swamp Thing omnibus, and I didn't get very far in that. And I started a bunch of stuff, but I didn't finish a lot. But so the second volume of Cat Gamer. Oh, no, I'm sorry, Cat Plus Gamer. Can we just call it Cat Gamer?
I think it's just Cat Gamer. That's what I say. I think. Yeah. Because is it just Cat Gamer?
Right, because see, it has the little plus, or is that just? I can't even take how cute the cat is.
I know, right?
I think when I read these volumes, I think Kim is like, "Oh my God, stop saying it," because for those that don't know, I used to have at one point 3 cats. And now we have 1 dog, and I miss my cats, but my little boy Colvin looked just like this freaking cat.
Oh.
So I just kept coming out into the living room, showing Kim pictures, cute illustrations of the cat. I can't take it. But I did actually tab some pages because I wanted to share a couple things.
Look at you thinking ahead.
Well, because certain things, I just that might be a thing that if I shared it, other people might say oh yeah, I love those things too. I like little nuances. So in between, before a new chapter starts, there are these tiny little illustrations of the cat, and they're all different, obviously. And I just love that.
I love it too.
I really love it. So that was one, but then this one was my favorite. I'm turning it into you, Kristen. I'm like, look at the cute cats.
I love it.
But oops, wrong way. Look how cute.
I remember that one, and I just stared at him for a little bit.
Sitting there. And the other thing I wanted to highlight, so basically, I know we've talked about this book before, but it's just a continuation of the main character. Her name is Rico. Yeah, Rico. She is new to owning a cat, and she's kind of clueless. And I get that's the point of the book, but there are times she's freaking annoying. But
sure.
But I do love the story. Anyway. So she keeps going to this one pet store, every time she has a question, she's like, oh, my cat's scratching. What do I do? This, that. So she goes running into the store, and instead of calling the woman who works there, Betty or whatever her name is, she always just runs in and she's like, shopkeeper, and it's kind of funny. So finally, there's a panel that she's she goes in. I forget what she was looking for, but that's not important. Oh, she's looking for one of those kitty condos that cats climb on and scratch, So she goes running in and she's like, I need your advice. And the shopkeeper's like, what is it today? Because she keeps going there. And then they show a bubble of the shopkeeper's thoughts. And she says, please stop calling me shopkeeper. And I don't know why. I just laughed out loud at that. I know it's not that hysterical, but it's just one of those things she's starting to wear on the shopkeeper. But then she ends up I imagine they're going to become friends though, which is kind of cute because the shopkeeper ends up like inviting her somewhere, and I hope that's not a spoiler, but this book doesn't get too deep. I don't really know
Yeah,
if
it's
there are
already.
spoilers. But it's really cute. Like, even if you're not into cats, like if you like if you like pets in general, I think you would like this book. It's very cute. And then
I absolutely agree.
I think in the back it says like volume 3. Does it say when it comes out? But can you even look at this cover? Look
I
at the
know.
cover.
The covers are beautiful too.
Yeah.
They're so
Um,
nice.
oh, on the other page, I think have you read What's Michael? They're promoting What's Michael.
Yes. Yes.
Would I like those?
Yeah, I can grab those if I get up to get my other book.
I always see those, but I'm like too cheap because when I do see them, they're in Barnes and Noble, and I don't feel like paying. Well, I have
That's
a
fair.
membership, but what is it? It's like 10% off. I'm just like
Mhm.
cheap when I go in there, but I've been tempted to try them out because the covers are adorable too. So
Yeah. Yeah.
that was
Good time.
my one read of the week.
It's a great read.
Thank
In
you.
fact, my dad's here, and I know my mom texted me at some point and was like, "Where can I get those?" And I'm like, "You need to get them because they now have a
Yeah.
tuxedo cat."
Yes.
So you all should definitely read those. Krista with the awesome sweater. Thanks, Dad.
Yeah, that's a
Thanks.
fan favorite, I
It's a
think.
good one.
It is cool.
Yeah, I like it.
It's different. It doesn't look like, your typical like comic
Like
booky.
big photo on,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah,
yeah. That's what
yeah.
I was trying to say. Yeah.
Target, you know.
Well, you said that before, and I was like, and I
Yeah.
remember reacting the same way, like, really? Because I've never seen those there.
Yeah, I don't know. It was like probably a year or two ago though. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, it's been a bit. But it was Target. So the
Nice.
book that I don't have in front of me is called How to Pick a Fight. And I feel like I can't really talk about it if I don't visually have it.
Why don't you go get it?
But should I? Okay.
I
Are
can
you going to
talk.
be okay?
Listen, I'm an adult. I can talk to the people.
Okay, I'll do it real fast.
Okay, don't
All right.
fall or anything. I
Okay,
don't want to hear any tumbling.
I'll try not to trip.
So if you got what's everybody reading in the chat? Please tell us. I hope that you all read more than. Well, no, actually, now Kristin has said that she's read 3 books this week, so she's like shaming me because I only read 1. But I do have a little pile here that I'm going to show. I stopped by the library the other day and got 3 books from there, and then I have a small IST order to show you. So Larry just finished Two Dead and shot a review of it. Oh, nice, nice. I always catch all your videos, Larry. So much so that I took your Swamp Thing advice, and I'm starting with the Bronze Age. I know that Reid didn't listen to you, and he went ahead and jumped in and is reading out of Larry order. Shame on him.
You talking to my dad?
Yeah, about Swamp Thing. I said that, I always catch his videos, and that I followed his advice for the Swamp Thing Bronze Age.
And no one else did? Yeah, totally.
No one else did.
It's funny because I should have kept my audio on because you were like, don't trip. Or you were like, don't fall. And then the moment I stood up,
Oh no.
my headset just like fell off the desk. It brought a book with it. It was very loud, and I was like, "Oh, I should have left the audio on. That would have been fun for everybody." Let me get caught up with these real quick. I just finished Two Dead and shot a review of it. That is a book I gave my dad for Christmas.
Awesome.
That I really liked. That's exciting. I read the Guild Library edition, We Stand Guard Girl by Peter Milligan, and Blankets. Oh, Blankets. Blankets is so great. I also have the Guild Library edition somewhere behind me. She want to be good at pulling things again,
Oh.
It's a good one.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Chris, did you like We Stand Guard? I've had that on my shelf forever. Just curious if you liked it.
I feel like I read that. Oh,
did you?
Smacked everything.
That's right. We're all still here.
It's many years ago. I should check Goodreads. Who knows? Still working through the Dexters. Read some New 52 stuff. Just ordered a bunch of Doctor Who novels and comics. That's fun.
I've always wanted to start somewhere in Doctor Who, but it's very intimidating to me.
I'll tell you what season that I jumped in with.
Yeah.
And by jumped in with, I mean that's really all I've watched. And it was a blast.
That's a jump.
Yeah. I managed to drop my copy of the Super Omni. Corner took a ding.
Oh,
And so I was mostly
no.
okay. How'd you do that, Dad? What's going on? Hold up. Felicia Day wrote a comic of the Guild. Hayden. It's a library edition,
Oh,
even. Yeah. The Guild was it lasted quite a few seasons. It was like a kind of a web series kind of show.
okay.
It was pretty good. I gave it 4 on Goodreads. It was probably
Oh,
3.5. Okay.
all right, cool.
Hello, everyone. Hello. I read the first trade paperback. It was pretty good. Of the Doctor Who stuff? What is it? Oh, the Guild stuff. Yeah.
Nice.
I liked it. Yeah, I've only read the trade, actually. I haven't even read the whole library edition, but library editions, as we know, they're like the most affordable, oversized hardcovers out there. So, all right, the book I hurt myself to get. I read How to Pick a Fight, and this is one that Reid mentioned last time.
Yeah, I remember that cover. It's an awesome cover.
He was like, you should just read this. And I was like, you're right. What did I end up rating this? I think I wrote it at like 4 stars. Yeah. So I quite enjoyed it. I will say the ending is very open. So if you need like a finite end, maybe you'll be bothered by that. And typically I do. But I was
going to say.
Yeah, but I still enjoyed it. So I think it worked. I did really enjoy the art too. And I think that's really the huge selling point of this whole thing. The color palette and the art is super fun. And the character of Jimmy is really, really fun too. So Reid recently read it, Maddie recently read it, and then I read it and I really enjoyed it too. So
nice.
Yeah, it's a good time. Start with season 1 of the revival of Who. If you don't fall in love with 9, just quit. That's what some people say. I skipped all of that. I went right to Matt Smith. That's what I did.
Okay.
But I mean, Mary won't even watch Schitts Creek, so what are we talking about here?
Here we go with the Schitts Creek attacks.
27 minutes in, and there it is. So.
That's all right. I can handle it.
The only other book I finished this week was a graphic novel called Mooncakes, which I didn't like as much as I wanted to. I actually really liked Mooncakes.
I was going to say that. Yeah. I feel like that was a Kristin book.
Yeah, I really liked Mooncakes.
Did I read Mooncakes? I feel like
maybe.
Are there a lot of are there a lot of volumes on it? Because I feel like if anything, I tried like one. Oh,
just the one.
I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying.
Kristen, that's fair because 11 is baby. Yeah.
What does that mean? Is baby?
Like his baby. All right. Hayden, how would you describe what you're saying? I know what you mean, but you know how there's some things people say and you're like, yeah, I get it.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, I guess I'll talk about my last thing here.
Oh yeah, because I can. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. I read Lonely Receiver. This is a one and done from Aftershock. Quite a cover, right?
Oh my,
striking of a cover.
She has had a day. Look at her.
It really has. Yeah. I picked this up at Heroes Con for like $5. Okay. Quite a deal. Glad it was only $5. On the back, it says a horror / breakup story in 5 parts. I'd say that's essentially correct. However, when I say I hated this book, I mean I hated this book. Okay. When I say I don't know that there was any parts of this I enjoyed, I mean that to the point where I was like an issue in trying to understand what was happening. And I don't know that I hated it yet because I didn't know enough.
Okay.
And then I was just like, what is happening? Where is this going? Why am I reading this? And then it was to the point where I was like, I'm going to finish this. I'm determined so I can properly say that it was 1 star.
1 star. That's only 5 points. What happened? Is it offensive? Is it boring? What is it?
Um, okay, so this story is essentially about let me see if I can show you some art here. Our main character here, we're living in this world where you can basically get an artificial intelligence partner. And maybe I should just read the back,
Okay.
actually. That may be helpful. So our main character is Katrin, and she's a lonely video producer, buys an artificial intelligence partner that's meant to bond to her for life. After 10 years together, her holographic wife suddenly disconnects without a warning. The breakup drives her to the point of near insanity. She's alone for the first time in years and reeling from a loss she can't comprehend. She she was incredibly unlikable, and so was her AI partner. Like they were both just really, really unlikable characters. So when they finally like broke up, you were just like, okay, you were unlikable anyway. And from then on, she's spiraling to the point of like, just it becomes weird and gratuitous and like
Oh,
gross in a
okay.
lot of ways. I don't
Okay.
know how else to put it. Um, and to the point where I was like, what is the point of this in the story, right?
Yeah.
Because it just felt like there was this thing called the garden, which is
Okay.
like a depth of like the AI that you can like get to where I guess you sleep with somebody. She just like kept going there and like and that was really what the rest of the book ended up being. And I was like, what am I reading? It
Yeah.
it just felt very unnecessary, a lot of it.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is the point of this? And what's interesting is, I feel like I think we all have a feeling sometimes where we're like, oh, we're bashing someone's work, right? Like we're like, but I
Yeah.
really felt these things, and I think it's important for readers to know that. I would not recommend this, right? And I read the foreword by this man who wrote this, who ultimately says it's a fictional account of trauma that he felt like he went through. And I'm like, okay. I didn't get that though, right? Like
Okay.
no part of me reading this like felt anything that he was trying to say at the beginning. Because when I read
Right.
his forward, I was interested. I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this will be interesting. Just I don't know how to articulate my feelings well on this. I just really, really, really disliked this. And I felt like a lot of it was completely pointless. The entire story felt fairly pointless to me. And
Yeah.
in no way did anyone learn anything either. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like I thought maybe we would get to the end with our main character and maybe this character learned something. No, this character didn't learn anything. In fact, like yeah, the end was just like yeah, the end was super messed up too. Like but not to the point of where you're like, that's fun. It was just like, no, this is
Right.
weird and I
Right.
hate
Right.
it. So yeah, I don't. It's hard. It's hard for me to articulate, but I really didn't like it. I look forward to not having this in my house anymore because I really didn't like it, and I kind of love that. I kind of love that I read something that I can
Yeah. It's
get rid
like,
of that easy,
bye bye.
honestly.
Yeah.
So all
Yeah.
right.
That's good. So you have
Um,
two books. You have that and then that Carrie book, right? That you're gonna ditch.
that's right. That's right. Mike says negative stars. That's right. Negative stars. Can we take away some stars?
Oh man.
There we go. Hayden's like he's precious and innocent. That's a good way to put it. Yeah. I love Levin a lot though, more than Baker. Okay. Talking about doctors now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yep.
No, but like I was thinking of what you said about, oh, sometimes we feel bad, like we don't ever want to feel like we're or sound like we're bashing creators. But I think maybe the importance of like, listen, you know, I personally think you influence, I'd say, a lot of people on or guide people on reads, like meaning if somebody typically enjoys what you read, if they hear you say that, they might think like, all right, you know what, maybe if I might still be interested in that, but maybe I'll just take it out from the library first or
Mhm.
whatever.
Yeah,
So
totally. And
like that to me, I think is like, if anything, I think that's valuable, right? I mean, or listen, we've admitted before, sometimes if someone says they hate a book, depending on the reasons why they hate it, makes us want to read it more, right? Like,
Absolutely.
so
Oh,
sometimes
absolutely.
you might actually be helping out the creator, like,
Yeah, and maybe you heard this and you're like, "Oh, I wanna read and see what I think." Go ahead, I'd love
yeah.
that. I'd love that to the point of, like, tell me later, and maybe we can either 1, hate it together, or 2, figure out why I hated it and you didn't,
Yeah,
I don't know.
yeah,
But, hated it.
that is something.
And it's always kind of fun when we do read something that we hate that much, and we can talk about it, right?
There is something about it, right?
You
And
know,
I'll be the
Matthew Perry
first.
book.
Oh, yes, right? No, I was gonna say, I'll be the first to sit here and admit, though, like, I can't draw a damn thing. I
Oh,
can't I can't come up with these storylines, so,
mhm,
like, in that regard, I'm fully aware that, if I read something and I give it 1 star, or as Mike says, negative stars, like, I do have to give credit to people that do have this talent, and that I might not enjoy it myself personally, but damn do they have a talent, right? So I'll be the first to
totally.
to put that out there.
I feel the same.
I'm
Speaking
not.
of talent,
Yeah,
summer vacations on Kickstarter now. You should check it out. There's a link in the description. Just saying.
just do it.
Yeah. Read
Yeah.
sick on the couch, help him out, back the Kickstarter.
Imagine picture this. Reed's laying on the couch. She's like, "Oh, maybe I'll drink a little more of my Powerade. So tired." And then he gets an alert on his phone, right? And it's
Mhm.
like, "You have 3 new pledges. Instantly healthy."
Oh, it would make his day. He'd be like, "What? Electrolytes? Who needs them? I got this. I got Kickstarter backers. Saltines? Nah, Kickstarter
Nah,
backers."
nope. The guy's gonna want pizza next. After
Oh,
he sees, like,
I
pledges
hope
come
he
rolling in,
does.
he's gonna, yeah, you're like, "I want
I'm
pizza."
quite hungry. All
Alright,
right.
so I went to the library.
Ooh, tell us.
And okay, so went to the smaller library in my town. There are two, and there's like a main, and then there's like a smaller branch. Uh, the main library's been having some. There was a water main break. They've been having some issues.
Oh no.
No need to worry, they're fixing it. But so I've just been going to the smaller branch because there's like limited hours and stuff at the main branch. I know it's a long story about the library and the water main break, but anyway, my point is when I go to the smaller branch, their graphic novel section is much smaller. But if you kind of, I don't know why it works this way there. If you walk around and like go to the fiction area, if you walk around and look for these little GN stickers,
Mm.
so that's what I do. Like my eyes are just scanning, and then I can like find random books like this one that I have to show you. So I don't know if anybody's heard of this book. Maybe you guys will be like, "Oh yeah, I know that book." It's called Maids by Katie Skelly.
I read that.
Oh boy. So let me show everyone the cover. I mean, the cover,
I
I'm like,
I
"What's
read
going
that.
on here?" Right? And then so I read the back. I have to put my readers on for this. See, Kristen, this is why Reid draws me with glasses.
Yeah, that must be it.
Oh boy, I can't get them on with my headphones. All right. So, wait, Kristen, did you like hate this book? Because you're like, oh yeah, I read that.
I definitely didn't like it. I'm trying to remember how many stars, and Goodreads is like crashing for me right now.
All
So
right, so I'll read the back. So it says,
yeah.
every day is the same until it's not. Lee and Christine are maids. Mornings are for cooking and tidying. Their mistress is strict. Gardening at midday. If they are fired, they will be homeless. A young lady is getting married. Family and religion have failed them. In the evening, they smoke cigarettes and reminisce. On February 2nd, 1933, they will murder everyone in the house. How could I not take this out?
I
Like,
mean, you know it's based on a real true crime story.
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I remember them from My Favorite
From
Murder.
My Favorite Murder. Yeah.
Okay,
Yep.
now even though Kristen hated it, I'm so glad I got it.
What's funny, because I thought you were gonna be like, "Oh, yeah, My Favorite Murder." No, yeah, that's totally the story. I don't know, Goodreads is just, like, not working for me,
Okay.
so that's a bummer.
Can I hope this isn't a spoiler, but I'm gonna do it anyway. I have to show you. So you're standing there in the library, like you're like flipping through books, and this is the first page of this book. Everybody see? The
Mhm.
eyeball?
Mhm.
Eyeball. On the floor. It's on the floor, guys.
It is. Yeah.
Okay. So it's so short. I mean, look how this is a tiny book. Who put this out? Fantagraphics.
Yeah.
I'm curious. I'm even more curious now that you mentioned that this is based on the true crime story.
No, and it's a fast read. I really
Oh
look forward to your
my.
thoughts on it.
Oh my. Oh my.
I wish every time I search it, it's like crashes on me. I don't know what's happening.
Maybe you want me to try to sometimes it doesn't always work, but if I pull up the book on Goodreads, I can see
Oh yeah. Your friends' reviews.
yeah,
Yeah.
but it doesn't always work and I get mad because like
Yeah.
I know if that you've like read some books
That's
and
happened to me with you as well. Where
yeah,
I'm like, oh, I'm gonna read this. I'm like, what did she rate it?
you're
I
like,
don't know.
I can't find it. I'm
I
trying
mean,
to see.
Goodreads is garbage, as we know. It's
I
bad.
love
We love it.
I love how I think I'll be able to get on Goodreads when you just told me it's crashing for you. I'm
Well,
like,
maybe it won't crash for you. Like I can go to my feed, like my friends' updates, but when I type in a search, it's just not working. Like
oh,
it's
guess
just
what? It says, did you get this message? Goodreads will be back shortly. Use this time to read a book. F
I just
you! Don't
I
tell me
just
what to do.
I just get the spinning and I'm just like, what is it doing? And then it'll be like, it's not available. So
That's
okay,
weird.
good. It's down. It's not just me, I
Everyone,
guess.
breaking news, Goodreads is down for the moment.
I feel like I gave it 2 stars, but it's been years, so I am not entirely sure that's accurate. But I do recall being really excited about it and being
And
like,
then,
no.
wah, wah.
Yeah, yeah. So
You're
I'm
like,
looking forward to your thoughts on that.
and then at the end, they they have an AI partner.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, just kidding.
Mary, I'm gonna have to show you some of these pages after the show. I
Oh
can't show a
boy.
lot of them on the internet.
Oh, they're sassy.
They're quite.
Oh, look at Hayden flexing.
My Goodreads is working fine.
Can you
Okay.
tell us what Kristen rated maids?
Yeah, can you look actually, can you look up what I rated maids, please? Thank you so much. Goodreads has had a lot of problems lately.
Oh, really?
All the time.
I didn't realize. Like typically, I mean, it works okay for me.
Bezos people. Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
not great.
no. I know.
Server on a different continent. Yeah. Yeah. That's probably, yeah, you're right. Actually, Hayden's far away from us, so that's probably
Oh,
why Hayden.
that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah. So you got maids.
Do you want me to keep going?
Yeah, if you'd like, yeah.
So, this is I got a volume 1 and a volume 2 of a book. This is on Oni Press, and it's called, I think I'm saying it right, Jonna and the Impossible Monsters.
I read that too.
Oh,
You're just
did
picking all these books I've read.
did you also hate this?
I didn't like it. I tell you my star rating, but I can't access Goodreads.
Did you also read volume 2? You're like, no, I hated
No.
the first one so much, I didn't dare get volume 2.
You know, everyone was losing their minds about the first volume, I feel like.
Yeah?
And I was looking forward to it. I really liked the art, right? I was like, oh, this will be great. And it's been a while. It was like maybe last year, the year before, maybe last year. I don't know.
Wow.
But I was just like, what was the point of that? I think that's what I remember feeling. Maybe it was a 3. It could have been a 3 or a 2. Who knows? Because Goodreads is down. Who
I
knows?
mean, look at how much of a hater Kristen is. Look how cute.
No, I agree. The art's great, which is why I wanted to read it.
I'm just razzing you.
Oh,
I mean, the color palette
James,
is
James is
what?
linking my Goodreads. Thank
Oh, look
you.
at you
Actually, yeah,
go.
you could friend me on Goodreads and we could be friends on there. Anybody. Thank you, James. Oh, and here's Mary's. Yep, friend Mary too.
Ah, thanks, James. You're the
Appreciate that,
best.
James.
Well, I'll read a little paragraph, even though Kristen hated it.
I didn't hate it.
I know. I love saying that. Okay. Rainbow has been looking for her younger sister, Jonna, for over a year since the monsters appeared and the world began to dry up. Going from settlement to settlement, Rainbow asks every survivor she meets, "Have you seen my sister?" And Kristen's answer to that is, "Who cares? Who cares where your
You're funny.
sister is? Who cares?"
You're funny.
Well, I guess it's a good thing then that I got these from the library then, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I mean, also, you may love it.
yeah, who knows?
Hayden's trying to mess with me. You gave Mates 5 stars. There's no way, Hayden. There's just no way. What if I did, though?
Right? You'd be like, wait, what?
Now I'm having a crisis. My dad said website is working fine. Yeah, the
Oh,
website itself, but like when I search on it, it breaks.
oh, you're on the you're trying that now, Kristen?
Yeah, I was trying to pull up the actual. Well, I haven't signed in yet. But when I
Oh,
search on the
yeah.
app's like, nah.
You know what I would like the app to add? When Kristen, you're reminding me of the with the cat typing. You ever see those? Because I can hear you typing.
Sorry.
I wish on the app they would add where like you could pull up all the editions, unless there's a way to do that, and I don't know. Because like a lot
Yeah, I
of
don't think there
times,
is.
I like to clarify if I like the image to match, like if I'm reading the book or if I'm listening to the book. But
See, so go
it
ahead.
that works on the website, but
Yeah.
you know,
I don't like putting the audiobook version if I'm listening to something. Here's why. You don't get the page count.
oh,
Usually with the audiobooks, people will be like 5 pages.
oh, I
Because
see.
it was like 5 hours or whatever. And it's like,
I
no, no,
see.
no, no, no. That translates to pages. Like I want the credit for the pages. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Kristen gave it 3 stars. That sounds right. Is that
Oh,
real? Maybe you gave it 5. Maybe you really gave it 3. You'll never know until Goodreads works again. It's funny because 3 is not a bad rating. So maybe I'm just remembering not liking it more than I did.
yeah. Like maybe it was a little
Yeah.
disappointing because you thought you were gonna love it. You
I think
know?
maybe that's what I'm remembering. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's been a
yeah,
while.
yeah.
Well, hey, thank you, Karthik. I appreciate that. Thank you, maybe Hayden, kind of Hayden. Thank you. It is real. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Nice, nice.
I love how the website's just working for everyone but us. What did I give? What is it? Jonna?
Jonna, I would say Jonna, right?
Goodreads will be back. Certainly use this time to read a book. Yeah, I just got the same message. Maybe it's the app that's down.
Maybe.
I don't know.
All right, it's you maybe kind of maybe.
Hayden, you're funny. You're the best, Hayden. That's not a maybe. You are.
Aw, you too.
Yeah. Yeah. Did you get more? Yeah.
Oh no, I'm just prepping just to have more things to chat about.
Okay. Okay. It looks like a website is fine. Search feature is down. Yeah, that's what
That's
I'm
a
seeing.
bummer.
So glad it's not just. I did grab the What's Michael. If you want me to show those.
Oh yeah, I do want to see.
So there are 2 volumes.
Is that
And
it?
they're chunky boys, right?
Cute.
And they're a little oversized. Dark Horse put these out, and
Nice.
I don't know that I ever actually read the second one. I need to do that. I could tell you, but Goodreads search features down, so I'll never know. But I love this first cover of all the Michaels on the roof.
It's so cute.
And what I recall is like they're all split between like these little chapters, and he just is like, it's all just funny stuff, right? It's all just silly antics, and I don't know. It's been a while since I read them. I would reread them with you, but yeah, I remember really liking it. Again, who knows? Because I can't access my Goodreads rating. How do we function like this? But yeah, I got them both, so I imagine I enjoyed them, and I recall liking them.
All right, cool. And that's the end of the series. Those 2.
Yep, just the 2.
Oh, I love that. That might be
Yep.
that's enticing.
And they're a little chunky, which is very nice and appealing. And again, bigger than an average manga volume. I don't think I have an average manga volume near me.
Here, hold those up, and I'll hold up Cat Gamer.
Okay.
This is the most ridiculous thing.
This doesn't work.
It kind of works.
Kind of? Yeah.
Like, well, no, because I probably have a giant head.
Yeah, I don't know how our heads translate. When we meet in real life, we'll have to compare head sizes for this.
and have we discussed? I know this is really interesting. Have we discussed height? Did we talk about how, like, I don't know how you could be 6'4"? I wouldn't know.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, that's true though. How weird is that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you're shorter than me. Is that what we determined?
I think so. I'm barely 5'3".
Okay. I'm
Yeah.
about 5'5".
Oh,
Yeah.
tall one.
Tall.
Tall.
Yeah. Love that.
All right. Do you want me to go again? Or you have
Um,
stuff?
I have some stuff that I'm currently reading that I'd kind of like to mention.
Awesome.
Is that okay?
That works for me.
Okay. Because I really thought I'd finish some of this and it didn't happen.
I know. It's tough.
Yeah. I did start Rules for Dating My Daughter, The Modern Father's Guide to Good Parenting by Mike
Oh,
Dawson. And Mike
nice.
Dawson did Freddie and Me, which was a really great graphic novel about his love for Queen, basically growing up.
Nice.
And it was awesome. Yeah, this is Reid. If you watch that Reid video that Reid and I did, where my husband ruins my TBR, this is from that. So I'm finally reading this.
Awesome.
This is just like little bits of his life and stuff, and I'm really interested in it. I'm enjoying it right now.
Nice.
So yeah, and I love a good like little memoir, little moments from people's lives. I really like his art too. So
Cool.
yeah, it's been cool. It's been cool. And we have a Reid Chancellor bookmark right here.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's nice. So I'm getting there. I'm in that right now. I also started the Aquanaut, which I'm really enjoying. I was hoping to finish this. I did not. Love the art. I will talk more about it when I finish it, but I just want to let you know what I'm currently reading. These are two things I'm currently reading.
Nice.
I also I think I did mention I started PTSD Radio.
Yes.
I still don't know what's happening in this, but I intend to finish it. I'm just like, what is going on?
That happens, right?
Yeah.
I'm still reading, if this is the category now. I thought I'm listening to The Martian by Andy Weir on audio, and I know you're also a huge Wil Wheaton narrator fan.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I mentioned this to you this week in a voice memo, but I want to share it again now that there's a lot of science, tech astronaut talk, with measuring and numbers and
Potatoes. Yeah.
kilowatts and all this stuff. And I think if I was reading the physical book, I think I said to you, I think I would pull one of my eyes. This would be, this would be me. This would be me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's me buzzing the library to
Yeah.
give them my eye. But because Wil Wheaton is so awesome as a narrator, he just tells a story so well. It's just the way he does it, right? He's the guy I would want, when people say sitting around a campfire, telling ghost stories. I want Wil Wheaton telling me a ghost story because he just does it in a way. I haven't found another narrator that I love that much. So I'm really enjoying it. And the reason I thought I'd be finished, I'm 90% finished with it. And I just couldn't, I also didn't want to rush. The last thing I want to start doing for these shows is feeling like I'm rushing to get things done. That's no fun. That's not even
That's homework.
it's not real life, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah.
homework. So I was like, nah, when I finish it, we'll talk about it next time.
Yeah.
So
I totally get that.
yeah, so I'm still working on that. I mentioned I'm still working on Swamp Thing. That's going to take me a while. But I am still really enjoying it. I still have that the ideal team player book I'm working on, which I need to move it along because I think we have the meeting on it, I think next Thursday, I think it is. And I'm still working on The House Across the Lake by Riley Sager. Let's see. Why are you laughing? Because he's your guy. He's your guy.
For you to say it. Yeah.
Kristin's favorite author. No,
so
we make that joke because when Riley Sager has a new book out, Kristin's on it. And we just laugh because she's like, I don't know why I act like I have to buy his books right away,
Yeah, which is funny because I didn't buy that one you're holding.
Oh, see?
That's what I didn't. Yeah. I think that's Book of the Month's fault, though.
It is their fault.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree with that. So here's the thing. I did something I never really do. I was on Goodreads when it was working. and I was reading a couple reviews, right? Not that they were spoilers, and I will make it even more general from what I read to share with you guys. Like, one of his other books that I read, I was really enjoying it, and then I just ended up not liking it because it was one of those things where, like, I'll use different examples. It would be like if you were reading, I don't know, a nice cozy romance book, right? You're like 65% in, and then all of a sudden there's like a brutal, gory murder in it. And you're like, wait a minute, why did the genre just change like that, like
Mm.
in a flash? So I was reading some reviews, and it was like eating potato chips. Because people kept saying the same thing, that happens in this book again. Is that what he does? Like, in his books?
Can I ask,
Sorry, I got my itchy nose.
was it the book that I know you hated that happened for you? Because I don't remember that. Or was it a different one?
It's the one with that old apartment and the
Okay, okay.
what's
Lock
that?
Every Door, I think.
Yes.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was really enjoying that book, and then it did the flippy thing. And some
Uh,
people like that. Like, I
yeah.
don't. I Not that I have to know what's going to happen. I like the unknown, but it's hard for me to like change my mindset then, like, oh, now I'm reading, fill in the blank genre, and I
Mm,
thought I was reading the other one.
gotcha.
I don't know. It's definitely just not my thing. But we all know we can't go, you can't rely on reviews because maybe I'll be surprised. Maybe it's gonna do it in a way that's like unique, right? So I'm gonna
Yeah.
give it a chance. I'm gonna be open minded. I'm only like a little over 50 pages in, so who knows what could happen. But if he does that to me again, I might be done with your favorite author.
It's understandable. It's
Yeah.
understandable.
But I did love his book, Final Girls. I did love
Yeah,
that
you can.
book.
I need to read that. Of
And I'm
course,
look
I have it. I do.
and I'm looking inside, where they list like all the other titles. It, it looks like that was his first book. I don't know.
Hmm.
The other one is The Last Time I Lied,
Hmm.
which follows Final Girls. But
Interesting.
yeah,
Okay.
that's
Well, that's
all.
fine. I look forward to your review on that one for sure.
We'll see what happens.
We are both taller than Batmanda, apparently.
Oh.
My dad claims 5'4", rounding up. Yes, 5 stars. We could be your Goodreads agents. Thank you for that.
Love
Because
that.
Hayden also said I gave my volume 1 5 stars. Didn't read volume 2. Clearly, need to read it. That's what I need to do. Hello, how are you? Thanks for
Hi,
being here.
Michael.
Just an update. If you're like, "Where's Reid?" and you just joined,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
sick on the couch. And he's so sick that he needs Kickstarter pledges to make him feel better. So that Kickstarter link's down in the description. Summer vacation, check it out. Can we make it move before we get off? Is that possible, everybody? We
Oh,
just
that would be
that'd be
amazing.
that'd be pretty cool. I'm the same height as classic Wolverine. Okay, Dad.
I
We
like
believe you.
that. I like that.
I did want to mention I also listened to The Martian years ago,
Oh, right.
and I also think I wouldn't have been able to get through those super sciencey parts
Yeah.
without listening to the audiobook. But I do recall really enjoying it. Who
Awesome.
knows what my rating was?
I wonder what your rating was.
I think it was like 4 or 5, but I can't remember which. Like, liked it a lot. Who knows? I want to say 4, but
I think
someone
you
will probably let me know.
I think you told me 4.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah.
I'm the same height as Princess Leia. That's fun.
That is cool.
That's a good one. Like
I
that.
wanna I wanna come up with a height like Larry did in Batmanda, like, "Oh, I'm the same height
Yeah.
as" I don't know.
You'll have to find that. That'll be good. Did you pick out any books that you would like to read?
I do have the answer to that, but I also have a mini haul. So
Oh, well,
what
show me the mini haul.
okay.
Yes.
You don't even know about these. I was
Oh,
sneaky.
what?
So this is your influence.
Oh,
I had a weak moment. I broke my rule shopping after 11 p.m. at night. I got the all new Wolvie.
Look at you.
Look at me.
Love that for you.
Still in the plastic, of
You got the
course.
DM cover? Look at
Yeah,
you.
woo.
Wow.
I did read the first trade when this came out, and when not this came out, when the first trade came out, and I really enjoyed it. And then I, like a lot of things, I just kind of fell off for no reason. So this, you know, had to be in my library.
Love that. Love
Yeah.
that. So exciting.
Yes. And then this book, I bought because we were all talking about, this was that show we did, and I was like talking about Atari cartridges. And it made me think, I think I even mentioned it. There's an Art of Atari book. And I was like getting nervous that IST was like, it was, when I show you the size of this book and the quality, I think it was like $16. Like, I can't even believe it. So yeah, so this is the Art of Atari. Look how gorgeous this
Oh,
is.
wow.
And it's just like, it's my jam. It's like, I mean, the end paper is ready. I mean, look at this.
Oh, that's
it's
super
like,
cool.
yeah.
Love that.
But it's gorgeous inside. There's I mean, this stuff makes me so happy. Look at the Pong. Like,
nice.
So it has like all the old consoles and stuff. And then there's actual I even love just like the old boxes that, the games used to come in. So I won't show you everything, but I still need to flip through this. I haven't really really sat down with it. I've only just kind of flipped through. It may sound so boring to some, but like, I love the bowling game. This is before like bowling was on like Wii, So it's funny. I'm not typically a big like art book person, not for any reason, but this was like, I had to get this. Oh, look, here's my Pac-Man stuff.
That's awesome.
So yeah,
that looks super cool.
It's huge too. It's just like all this great artwork in it.
Nice.
So yeah, that's my Atari art book. Remember, did anybody play Dig Dug? I love Dig Dug. Sorry, it's like so heavy. I can't even like hold it up right. Let me try it this way. See?
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that's my mini haul.
Love that. Love that so much. Thank you, Karthik, the Martian 4 stars.
Oh, cool.
Wonderful. My dad's saying I used to like MS Golf when I was very young. I do remember that.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Which is so funny because like golf, right? Like, I don't know. It's not like I care about golf.
I know.
But there's something different about video games, right?
That's true.
Which Heroes 5.8. I'm sure there's plenty out there. Hayden,
you're breaking my heart.
Hayden, you know what Atari is.
Don't pick on the old folk.
Hey, Batmanda, Dig Dug is fun.
I love Dig Dug. Made me a little anxious being chased by everything, but I still loved
it. That's fun. I'm like, I haven't played it, but I feel like I would. I like those retro games.
Yeah, I think you'd like it.
Yeah. Do we want to talk about books we want to read now?
Oh yeah, we do.
Yeah,
you're like Mary, focus. When you start talking about Atari, you start to glaze over.
Oh, Jessica, Kristen, help! I'm on episode 3 of BB Can 3. Okay, Jessica. So you may have just jumped in. It seems like, but Reid is sick on the couch.
Aww.
So today I didn't get to finish the last episode of BB Can season 2. I'm on it. I'm almost to the reveal of who wins, but I'm not there yet. So I'm definitely going to watch that before I sleep tonight. And then I'm going to jump into BB Can 3. And that's all. Jessica got me into it. I'm deep in now. It's happening.
I love it. I love that.
I've heard of Atari, never seen one.
Oh, okay.
Batman's got some favorites.
Joust is next show. I have something to show Batman. I hope she's here next week. I love Joust.
The Atari 50th anniversary celebration game came out towards the end of last year that tells the story of Atari and allows you to play some of the games.
Very cool.
Mary, you need it.
I need that.
Feel bad or Reid, I will tell him that. Thank you, Jessica. I feel like International BB is just not as chaotic and wild as the UK one. Hold on, am I going to have to watch the UK one now? Because I've watched 2 seasons of Big Brother US now, and I've almost finished one of Canada, and I'm enjoying it. Look, Marsha the Moose exists on Big Brother Canada. That's all you need to know. She's a talking moose.
Marsha.
Batman is very excited and will be here.
Thank awesome. It's I should say it's just a little thing that I have, a little Joust collectible thing, but I get excited because you know what it is.
That's awesome. All right, stuff we want to read. I actually don't have a crazy pile here. I just have 4 books in another series.
Okay.
5, I guess, technically, because this is a series. Penguin and House, which I believe I told you about this first volume at some point, or maybe I just mentioned on a show. But I did pick up the rest, or two more at a used bookstore.
Oh, okay. Hold up. Can we go back to the pancakes? That has to be. People are going to say, "Who's that?" Because I'm like referencing things that are like older, but that's a Chilly Willy reference, right? That has to be. Does anybody know who Chilly Willy is? The penguin? No. Oh, I'm going to have to find a picture and share my screen.
Okay, well, you have to now. Then we'll bring it up. These covers are just wild. I like how the first one's pretty normal, and then they just get more wild.
And they get like sillier and sillier, right?
Yeah. So I need to read it. What is it about? I don't know. Something about penguins. Sometimes you just grab stuff and you need it, and there's animals, and you're like, cool. That's what I do.
That's great. I do have to say that the title, but I feel like they were like a little lazy with the title. Right?
Yeah, I agree. I do agree. Jessica saying Marsha the Moose deserves her own Tom King mini. Honestly, yes. You need to explore her childhood trauma 1,000%. Hayden saying, Kristen, there's one Celebrity BB UK season that was airing when David Bowie died, and they had to tell his ex-wife while she was in the house and the chaos afterwards. Oh my gosh. I've heard about these moments where they have to like tell the inner house things from the outside world, like big things. Like apparently they were in the house during 9/11.
Oh wow.
Which is bonkers, you know. Okay, everybody knows Chilly Willy apparently.
Yes.
Except my dad and me.
Oh, Larry, I thought for sure you would know. Because there's like this one scene where this dog is like serving him pancakes, and I'm going to show you the picture.
Oh,
and
please.
He's like, more pancakes? And he's like, more pancakes. And he has like a high-pitched voice.
Who's Chilly? Is this a cartoon?
Yeah, I'm going to show you.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah.
I'm like, you're like, here we go with this thing again. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Here we go.
There he is.
Oh. What?
Here's the dog too. More pancakes.
Was the cartoon called Chilly Willy?
I don't know. I can't remember if it was like part of like the Woody Woodpecker family. It may have been. But yeah, it's a very cute thing from my childhood.
Cute.
You're like, okay.
It is cute. No, I'm just like, why don't I know this?
Yeah.
Sadly, we only get BB Can and like 2 random Australia seasons in the US. No UK on the Paramount Plus app. Maybe, Jessica, should we get a VPN just to watch some UK seasons somewhere? It was also the same season that David Guest was in the house and was sick at that moment, so everyone got confused and thought they were in the house with a corpse. Oh no!
Oh wait, David Guest, as in like that producer guy who like worked with Michael Jackson. Am I thinking of the right person?
I actually don't know. Hayden, is that the right person? Oh, my dad remembers apparently. I don't.
Oh,
what's wrong with me? Even India has this version of BB, and it's called Big Boss, and it's relatively new. Interesting.
Oh.
Like, okay, everybody, it's like more interesting than I thought it would be, right? Like there's gameplay, it's fascinating. Like, I don't know. I'm really into it.
All right.
Blame Jessica. Do you want to go back and forth, or you want me to show these?
So I do apologize. So the books that I want to try to read are actually the ones that I took out from the library.
Oh, okay.
I actually didn't create another pile, which would be just probably a pile of lies anyway.
Yeah, aren't they all? And Hayden saying that is him. He did it
Oh,
before
okay.
reality shows.
Oh, okay. I get you. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think Hayden's reference to the corpse, I think he's like very pale, right? I think that's why he referenced that.
Gotcha. We also had a celebrity season of The Circle here. What?
Oh.
Which I feel like Netflix is missing out on. Okay, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. How great would that be?
Kristin's going to start writing like old school letters to Netflix now.
I should. We started Wednesday and it is as good as they say, or better. Hey, Dad. You're not allowed to start Wednesday. Okay, you are, because you did it. I've been trying to get my parents to watch You, and I know that the next season dropped today, by the way.
That's right.
I know I need to watch it. I haven't done it. Dad, Mom, Dad, everybody, go watch You. I'm telling you. Like, I guess finish Wednesday if you want, but watch You. I want to be able to talk to them about You. I think they'll enjoy it. It's bonkers.
You think they'll like You? You don't think it's a little like, yeah? All right.
It's all murder. They like murder. Don't we all? You know, not really, but you know.
Yeah. I get you.
Well, I think you're probably thinking of what, like that first episode's kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it gets a little.
Yeah, but just to get to the murder, right? I mean,
anything to get to the murder.
It's great. Just a lot of murder. I clicked that already. Okay, the Ninth Doctor has an episode with the BB house. What? I need to see that. We have 9 BBs in Canada. Nope, India, because of all the different languages and regions. Oh, interesting. Okay.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
That's fun. Yeah, the Canada one's been fun. Everyone has a great accent. Just so good. Such a good accent.
Listen, I'm not going to judge you. You know, I've been binging The Housewives of Beverly Hills. So
we all have our things. Yeah.
I understand a good escape, you know, like
we need it.
I totally get that.
So you want me to go through my 2 reads here, since you have your library ones here? Okay. Yes. I only have a few more. Gollum has been sitting on my shelf for a while. Speaking of Kickstarters, this was an add-on to a Kickstarter that I did from Magnetic Press. And it was being reprinted. I don't know. I read the description. What's it about now? I don't know. But it's just been sitting there. The art's interesting, and I just feel like I need to read it, so I know if I need to keep it or not.
Okay.
You know, it's one of those books. So I have that. I would like to reread the first Full Metal Alchemist, because I read the first one, maybe the first 2. I can't remember. Like last year, the year before, some year. And I stopped because I was like, if I don't read all of these at once,
yeah,
I'm going to get out of it and not remember things, kind of like now. So I want to get back into it. I'm missing the last like few volumes of these like nice hardcovers. And it's my excuse to buy them. So I'm like, I need to go back and start reading them again. And I really enjoyed what I read. So, you know, it's a classic, and for good reason. It was very fun. So I want to read that. I also have Goodnight Paradise. This is a TKO book from the first wave that I have not read. This is still in shrink. It is the individual issues in a box. That interesting thing they do. I got this used. Obviously, nobody's opened it.
Right.
For like $5.
Oh, wow.
At a used bookstore. Yeah. So I couldn't resist that.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah. So I'd like to crack it open and actually do that. And finally, because we talked about it recently, I was like, I need to pull this off the shelf and reread it, and then continue on and read the rest. And that's the first Walking Dead companion.
Oh.
Which I read all of these issues years ago. And I feel like I just need to jump back into it now that all of it's out, and we both have all of it sitting on the shelf in these chunky paperbacks.
Yeah.
Because they were dirt cheap at Ollie's. I really should just like go back, dive back into it, read it all. So it's on my radar again.
I should join you in that and have an accidental buddy read, but we know how those work out.
Ooh, yeah, they never work out, do they?
No, not really. There was like one book that ended up like aligning, right?
Yeah, and it was
Yeah.
wonderful. Yeah, that was a good time. Hayden says that's right, where housemates get disintegrated when they get evicted from the house. Okay, I'm
my.
going to have to watch that. That's wonderful. Maddie, I didn't see you until now. Hi.
Maddie!
Maddie, you should pop up more. I like seeing you in the chat.
Of course.
This is my dad. Are you saying hey to Maddie?
People are saying hi to Maddie.
Okay, that's nice.
Oh, Maddie's eating cake. I need to know what kind of cake now.
I also need to know what kind of cake. Let's talk about cake. Because last time we talked about donuts.
Oh, here we go.
It's just what we do now. I am past the hour mark, but I haven't heard from Reid, so I think he's just sleeping. So
Okay, if at any point you have to go, just
I'll run off. I'll just run off. I'll leave you here. It'll be great.
I'll be like, I'm the new comic slayer.
Yeah. Maddie, you are welcome to join us sometime. We would love that.
That would be amazing.
It's amaretto flavor.
She's fancy.
Interesting. It's my wedding cake.
Look at you.
Did you like freeze it?
Yeah, people do that, right? Like,
yeah, that's my question. Because that's awesome. Love that. Yeah, Maddie, you want to come on now?
Yeah, come in now, Maddie, and then you could show us the cake.
Let me know. I'll send you the link if you want. We'll to visually see your cake. Yeah, cake. Okay, so cake. Here's the thing. I'm born when it comes to cake. I like white cake and like vanilla icing, just like white ice, like vanilla. That's it. It's perfect, right?
Sounds lovely.
Right? Or a funfetti. I do like a funfetti. Because I love a sprinkle, you know.
Funfetti's good. Okay, good. She can jump on.
Yeah, we froze it. Such a weird tradition. I can jump off her. Okay, hold on. I'll give you the link.
This will be the first time I'm ever talking to Maddie, like so to say,
in like real
person.
Life.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
This is a big deal.
Love that. How do I? Here we go. I was like, how do I get the link again? I found it. Don't worry about it. I'm not good at this. All right, I'm opening up a message. What kind of cake do you like, Mary?
It depends on my mood because I love the traditional, like what I would call birthday cake, like what you just described.
Yes.
Then again, I can go hog wild and have like 7-layer chocolate cake. Like I can really crave chocolate too. There's really not a cake or pie that I've ever met that I didn't like.
That's understandable.
And some people are like, oh, I like, some people like cupcakes more than cake. I like cake. Like,
I mean, I like a cupcake too, though.
Oh, I do too. But like, sometimes that's like the debate that starts.
Oh, sure.
And I'm like, I get it, but
sometimes you want to fork it and not have to just like hold the thing and deal with it, right?
And like, I picture like the cup of coffee with the cake, like, I turn into like a grandma,
Yeah, we love that.
Yeah, totally. All right, everybody's anxiously awaiting Maddie's appearance now.
Maddie, we're ready. I wish there was like, I think I said it to you once because I had the StreamYard thing open and then you appeared and I didn't know you appeared until like, I wish there was like a doorbell thing.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Okay, here we go. Here she is. Hi, Maddie.
No, I can.
Hi. Can you hear us?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yo, what's up? Here's my cake.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, it looks very nice.
It does. It sort of looks like the cake you described.
Yeah. Sorry. Can you guys hear yourself from the TV?
I can.
Yeah, we wondered what that was, I think. That's funny.
This is my leg reveal.
Crossover event.
I tried to open this Radler. I'm very tired. I've been working for like 4 straight nights about stuff. And then it didn't open, so I had to use a can opener. So now I have to like I got my hair up, got my zits out. I got some cake.
You look like you're killing it. I love it. We wanted to see your cake. Thanks for making the appearance. How much
I
of your
love it.
cake did you freeze?
Just the top part.
Okay.
Nice.
And then every now and then, do you pull some out?
No, we just our marriage anniversary is Tuesday.
Oh,
Ah.
cute.
And so I thought, let's go ahead.
Yeah. Nice.
Hi, Mary.
Hi,
it still
Maddie.
great?
It's so nice to talk to you in person.
I would prefer to meet you not like this, but you know, it is what it is.
Things just happen the way they're supposed to.
Were you just browsing YouTube and you were like, let's pop in?
Yeah, because I got home from work after running a failed talent show event.
Oh no.
I only had one person sign up.
Oh,
And it was for a lightsaber show.
Oh.
It's not related to the work at all.
That sounds kind of amazing, though.
And the other performer canceled, so I was like, let's just cancel that and the lightsaber show.
Yeah.
Fair. That's fair.
And so I just got home, so I was like, I need something easy. I saw you guys on, I was like, sit there. Pay attention to me. You talking about books? I've got books.
Yeah. Tell me about your books.
I have normal books I'm reading in the other room.
We talk about that here.
Like the Jasmine Throne and
Nice.
oh man, Jessica just let me a book. It's about two ladies fall in love and they have pugs.
Oh, cute. Oh yeah, I think she
Cute.
told me about that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cute.
And this is my I got this.
I knew you were gonna hold. I knew it.
Yeah. Wait, is that even like hardcover?
Yeah, it's the hardcover official characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So real highbrow reading.
Yeah.
Listen,
got
Maddie, the only book I read this week was the second volume of Cat Gamer. That was it.
Yeah.
That's the only book
it.
I read.
Hell yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Behind the Scenes was that book with the pugs.
Oh, thank you, Jessica.
Which we all read. Their first book, Satisfaction Guaranteed. Right? Did you read that one too, Maddie? I say that, and then I'm like, I was real confident, and then I was like, did you?
Did you see the confusion on my face? I'm like, oh, she must mean like Maddie and Jessica because.
Sorry, Mary. I'm just gesturing.
Did you see what
Jessica
Jessica
I feel
said?
like you would know if you read that. So never
also,
mind.
Maddie owns all Freddie merch. That's what Jessica said.
I don't. Thank God. I did get really excited when I found a shirt at the mall.
Oh, it's the continuation of this. I clicked it backwards.
Shut up, Jessica. I finished the circle today, okay?
Oh, how did you feel?
I'm glad you won one. I'm glad who got at the top. I'm very happy about that.
Okay.
But Jennifer should have never made it to the final.
I mean, yeah. But
still happy.
Yeah, I'm excited about the winner.
Yeah.
Very excited. Hayden's gonna need to order that encyclopedia.
Oh, look at that.
See, you got Hayden involved. Jessica got me involved with the Big Brother stuff. So we're all just pulling each other into our stuff now. That's what it's about. Mary, what am I gonna pull you into? Schitts Creek?
Oh my God, with the Schitts Creek. Maddie, she won't
it's
stop
so
with
good,
it.
Though. I get it. It's so good.
I know, but I'm one of these people that like sometimes
She refuses to watch.
Yeah. What did I say to you? I love when you tell the story. Like you were recommending it to me. What did I say to you? You're like,
you're just like, I'm not gonna watch that. Like, no, not doing it. Goodbye. It's like, oh.
Well, Mary, what do you watch? So you have to pull the rest of us into.
Oh, what I'm watching right now is, who was that? I thought it was Reid coming through the door.
Bursting through.
Cute. I've been binging The Housewives of Beverly Hills. I don't expect anybody to follow me, but it's what I've been watching.
So
I've considered it.
You did?
If Maddie and I both watch an episode of your choice of The Housewives, and I know there's like different cities, and whatever city you want, will you watch some Schitts Creek?
Poor Maddie, you're like bringing her into this, and this is really your crusade.
Well, one of my favorite, I guess, improv comedians, Isabella Rowland, also on Sex Life of College Girls, loves Housewives, and I am obsessed with her. And should she ever want me to enter her marriage, I would. So I've considered watching it just because I love her.
Okay. Does she watch them all, or does she watch a specific? Oh wow. See, I am like I watched New York City first, and then I'm like, I have to try another city because I just kept like rewatching it. And then I went to Beverly Hills. Your dog's having a blast.
Let me see if I can. If I can't drop it. Look at this. What is happening?
Oh, I love it. Oh, she's adorable.
She's like, Mom, why are you looking like a fool here on the internet?
Hated Saving Housewives of Atlanta's the best.
I haven't watched Atlanta. Oh, Hayden watches
Kim's Convenience at Schitts Creek. Yeah, Kim's Convenience, Mary. Where you at?
You know what? I'd be more willing to try Kim's Convenience because you guys have talked about that show.
Oh,
right?
It's so good.
Yeah, that looks like something I might like.
It's really good.
Yeah,
I think you would really like it. The biggest bummer is there's not an ending.
Oh, that's right.
Because it gets canceled, but it's worth the journey. It's so fun. Love it.
She went flat dog. She does that in the bed between us. What are you doing?
She's doing it on purpose. She knows she's on
looking
camera.
at Wonder Woman and like.
Love that.
All right, so if we're talking one episode, I could handle committing to one episode.
Wow.
I'll do that. See, I'm reasonable.
Here's the thing. I'm hoping in the one episode you're hooked enough. Because, I know that first season, in fact, people are like, they're very unlikable because they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
However, I feel like that's probably also the case with Housewives.
Sometimes, yes. Yes, sometimes. Okay. Very much so.
Una is the housewife.
Yeah.
Is Una on Schitts Creek?
No, it's talking about my dog.
Oh, okay.
Just losing it.
So, you don't even have to watch a Housewives episode. If you want to.
Wow. No, we're in now.
Okay. All right.
Where do you watch them?
On Peacock.
Okay.
They were on Hulu, but then they moved to Peacock. But they're probably other places.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay. So you and I can split a Peacock subscription because there's other stuff I want to watch on there too.
I feel like my parents have that. I think they sent me that login.
Ayo, Larry.
Yo, Larry.
Yo, Larry. Can you hook a girl up?
Now, if you start with Elena and immediately fall in love with Needy Leaks, I mean, I like Needy Leaks and Glee.
Or we could go that way, and I've never watched Atlanta, so we could all watch.
I thought you were going to suggest we watch Glee.
Oh no!
We can't do that. We can't do that.
Here's the thing,
Kristen, please.
Here's the thing. I would love to do a Glee recap podcast where I just slam into how bad it is now. Like I would actually love to do that. I would need someone with me to do it, but because I had a love-hate relationship with Glee, and I still look back on a lot of it very fondly. However, I also know it's terrible. So just saying.
All right. Oh, look.
We have that, yes.
I love that. So is the deal I'll watch it before the next Thursday. How's that? They're like short episodes too, right?
Oh yeah. They're like 20-something minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is a breakthrough. Maddie, thanks for joining because you're the only reason I think
it's my chaotic energy.
Love that.
You guys are seeing the realest me. I pull out a different one on the Sunday. I got my little, because I put my bangs on my head. Face.
Well, as you know, we only have 15 people watching this, so it's fine.
It's fine.
I showed my legs. I don't do a leg reveal. I'm showing.
Oh, this is a big deal.
My views are going to spike, and we're going to be like, this must be why. The leg reveal.
Just wait till Nose Scrunch guy figures out. Oh, if he finds out I'm here. Okay. You ever told about that, Mary?
No, I don't about this show. So.
There's a guy. He's very nice. He's very polite.
Okay.
But he so desperately, for money, wants me to do this. No. That was it.
That was it?
He likes my nose scrunch a lot. So he'll show up in the chat and be like, as Maddie's nose scrunch and as super chat. So you'll see it on like mostly over your new reader. But he'll show up.
I've never heard such a request.
Me either.
Ever.
He's very polite. He asked very nicely about it.
He says please.
He was like, yes, it is my kink. Should you choose? I would gladly compensate you.
Is it like Reid or like?
No, this is a real guy.
Why would you say Reid?
It's like a whole. It is an Instagram account. Like, it is a lot, and then everyone's gonna go back and read like the same picture that I had with me kind of doing a nose scrunch, just to be like, I haven't forgotten.
Oh my goodness!
It's really nice.
Messed up.
All right, everybody.
That's the worst mine gets.
I mean, that's good though. That's really good.
That's true.
Mike is asking what the book you said is like Legends of Lattes, Maddie.
Can't spell treason without T.
I was gonna say I know there's T in treason. Yeah.
And that one's gonna be the first of like a trilogy, I believe. And then Legends and Lattes, the prequel's coming out sometime later this year. And there's an animal, little pet, that has the face of an owl and the body of a pug.
Oh,
that's cute.
I don't know. There's like so much going on with pugs now.
Oh. Anyways, I'm gonna leave you guys to your show. I'm gonna go be chaotic, but I would love to hang out for real soon.
Yes, definitely.
For sure.
That'd be fun.
For sure. We would love it.
Thank you. Mary, it was nice to meet you. I'll be less gremlin.
No, I love the gremlin. I love
we love it.
Yeah.
Love it. Have a great night.
Bye.
That was fun.
Yeah, that was fun. I do love how she like came on with the cake and everything. It was like Oh, Hayden wants to know how much money was being offered to do
I'd like to know too. Yeah. Because my nose scrunches for the right price.
Yeah, that's like
good one.
I don't know. Maybe he only likes Maddie's nose scrunch.
Yeah, maybe it's Maddie specific. It's understandable.
I mean, she does have a nice nose scrunch.
Yeah. I mean, not that I've ever looked at anyone's before, but yeah. All right. We stay on a chaos Maddie moment. You know what? We should have a segment where we're just like, and here's chaos, Maddie.
And we just like go right to her and she's like eating various cakes and
cakes, or like she's like eating a hot dog and we're like, please review your hot dog. And you know, she has a little hot dog review.
And like the can that she's drinking, she couldn't open the top, so it's like completely open.
Yes. Maddie, if you ever feel really chaotic, you are welcome to join.
See, I don't even call that chaotic. I say that's like real. That's just like
that's just an everyday night. You know? It's a regular Thursday night, honestly. All right. Speaking of Thursday night, did you have anything else you want to talk about?
You know, I'll hold off on the Ollie's, what I bought at Ollie's for next week because it's not like it's.
That's
like,
a tease.
Yeah. Ooh,
that's a tease.
Next week, find out what I bought at Ollie's and see what Joust collectible I have.
Yeah.
I'm calling it a collectible. I'm not even sure why.
Well, in a true tease, next week, hear Mary's review of Schitts Creek episode 1.
Oh. See, but I promise to be open-minded when I go into it.
Okay.
But if I'm not like all like hearts and like rainbows and unicorns, I can't, you know, I'm going to be honest. And I promise to go in open-minded. How's that?
I get it. And I have to have you know, though, the point is these characters grow throughout time.
Okay.
So there's that. But I am curious what you're going to say. She can recap her housewife watches for the week. Yeah.
Oh.
That would be fun. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining us.
Yes.
Please, you know, join us next Thursday if you'd like. And we'll be talking about reads again. That's what we do.
That's right.
You know, maybe we'll read more than this time. Maybe. We'll see.
I think it's possible. I do.
Mike is also going to join you on the Schitts Creek.
Oh, I love that.
Even an episode to try. Mike, love that for you.
I love that.
Come back and let us know what you think too, Mike. We would love that.
Cool.
And, you know, just remember our show is, of course, sponsored by the great Summer Vacation on Kickstarter. Reid's sick. Help him out. Pledge on the Kickstarter. Okay, cool. All right. Also follow Mary on Instagram. Mary Ann's Bookstagram.
Please do.
Have a good night, guys.
Night.